What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Jack Hermansson and Marvin Vettori. This is a high-stakes middleweight fight. It was supposed to be Kevin Holland. Definitely, this is a bigger fight for Jack Hermansson against Marvin Vettori, who's a guy that is definitely in that top 15, definitely a top guy in the world. Hasn't fought the elite of the elite just yet. I mean, granted, he did fight Israel Adesanya early on. Potentially, people thought that he could have won that fight. Vettori's not an easy matchup for anybody in the middleweight division. He's a game fighter. He's skilled everywhere. For Jack Hermansson, you got a guy who's good kickboxing, but also really nasty on the grounds. As far as both their last fights, if you look at Vettori, dominant performance over Carl Robertson, first round TKO there, or rather first round submission there. Did have some brutal ground and pound that he showed as well in that matchup. For Jack Hermansson, he's coming off of a very quick submission victory of Kelvin Gastelum, was able to grab the leg and get the tap. So with Jack Hermansson, you have to watch for weird things because this guy is so skilled with his grappling. I mean, he kind of out-grappled Jacare Souza, in my opinion. I mean, he won that fight by unanimous decision. Don't sleep on Jack Hermansson. He opened up as the underdog as far as the betting odds do go, which is kind of crazy. Stylistically, though, I do want to talk a little bit more about what both guys bring to the table. With Marvin Vettori, you have a southpaw with very good boxing skills, and he really has some good defense. I really like the way he parries and weaves shots, and he also very good wrestling. He will chain wrestle. He's gonna mix in multiple attacks with the takedowns. He's gonna keep pressuring you. When he's on top, he's very effective. He's very vicious. He'll ground and pound you, and then you may open up with a submission, and he will attack for that. With Jack Hermansson on the feet, he's very rangy. He has good kickboxing skills. I also think he has some solid boxing too, but on the ground is where he shines. Super dangerous when he's on the ground. I'd say he's an excellent grappler with very good submission skills. This fight here, you can't underestimate either of these guys, especially Marvin Vettori. Yes, he hasn't fought as of recent, the best of the best, but now he gets a big opportunity here. It's been what he wants. Vettori's going to be dangerous on the feet, as will Jack Hermansson. I think as far as on the feet goes, I think Vettori would have more of a power edge, but Jack Hermansson is going to have the range. He is going to be bringing in a reach advantage of 3.5 inches. I think that could be a factor. Even leg length. Jack Hermansson's a pretty lanky guy. I think that this fight goes to the mat is going to be Jack Hermansson's advantage. I think we will see Vettori probably try to wrestle a bit. I wouldn't be shocked if he does feel he can out-grapple Hermansson. I do think that could potentially be a mistake here. I think if it's the first or second round, I think we will see Jack Hermansson shooting for submissions, maybe even up to the third. If it starts getting in the fourth or fifth, he's going to be looking for more ground and pound. I could see this fight going the full 5, and I could see Jack Hermansson getting it done by a unanimous decision, but I'm thinking we'll actually get a finish out of Jack Hermansson. He'd be the first guy to ever finish Marvin Vettori. Has never been finished as a professional. I'm writing submission victory, round number 3 for Jack Hermansson. If it's in the third, I'm assuming it'll be early in the third, that submission, but if it starts getting late, maybe potentially even a TKO victory for Jack Hermansson. But I do think Hermansson gets it done. Surprising to see him open up as the underdog. As far as where the betting odds are sitting at as of right now, Marvin Vettori is still a -135 favorite. Jack Hermansson, the +105 underdog. Obviously, the gap has closed. If you look at the Tapology tail of the tape there, it was originally a +140 to a -160. Those odds were way too widespread. Jack Hermansson really wasn't getting the respect, I guess, by the bookmakers, and still isn't. I think Hermansson should be the favorite. Potentially could be a guy you want to bet on, especially right now because he is sitting at the underdog status. I am riding Jack Hermansson. If you guys are looking to play some bets, check out the MyBookie referral link in the description. Really helps out the channel if you guys sign up from there. I'm excited for this matchup. It's going to be a super fun main event. I'm riding Jack Hermansson. I'm riding a submission in round number 3 for him. I think Vettori will have his moments. I think we have an excellent middleweight fight here. Thankfully, Vettori steps up and takes this fight with Kevin Holland testing positive for COVID and being pulled out. Should be a fun card too overall, but I really am excited for this middleweight matchup right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and I'll see you all in the next video.